Chapter 5 Yellwe drinks coffee. One day at the castle, Yellwe and the Queen were playing Ticket to Ride when Tim said, "I'm going to go to the coffee store." But then something on the television caught his eye. The Queenly news: coffee store closed. The Castleton coffee store was closed yesterday due to the development of Ni Hao, Tim Apartments. "I'm very sad that my house don't get closed down," said Giovanni Itakota-Puvinsky. Mr. Itakota-Puvinsky is getting relocated to the Yellowtown Coffee Corporation. The closest coffee store now is Stupide Coffee Store in Moonray. Tim was appalled. "No coffee? I don't believe that for a second." Tim decided he would get coffee and that Channel 6 News was fake, but we all know that Channel 3 is fake because Channel 3 is Fox News. Yellwe took this opportunity to sneak into the trunk of the car. Tim drove on Maple Street, then Main Street, then 4th Street, to finally the coffee store. But there was no coffee store. Tim walked out and demanded, "Where the heck is the coffee store?" "Ni hao, what y'all, Tim?" the man said. Tim got very angry. He shouted a whole bunch of swears. Then he hopped in the car and drove away. "Zaijian, zaijian, zaijian," the man said. The next stop to see if there was coffee was the grocery store. Mary Ann's old place was torn down to make way for the new hospital, but the new grocery store was at the corner of 6th and Elm. Tim walked in and asked the one behind the counter if she knew if there was any coffee in the store, and she said,
"No, there's no coffee here."
Tim got super angry and said a whole bunch of swears. Screamed Tim. He went back to the car and pulled onto Highway 14, Castleton Highway. Tim then merged into Highway 1 South to Yellowtown, then took exit 63 and continued along Highway 13 to Moonray. On the way into Moonray, they passed through Junction City, interjuncting with Highway 47 to Cairn Hill. One thing you should know is that Junction City is actually very small. It's just 2 shops and a few houses. Now back to the story. The car pulled in front of the Moonray Coffee Company. Tim hopped out and screamed at the man behind the counter. "Give me the best coffee ever! Go, go, you piece of trash!" Well, no need to be rude," the man exclaimed. The man went behind the store. When he came back, he said, "We don't have coffee here. We only have espresso." Tim started to rage. He said the worst words known to mankind. "Poo, garbage, trash, pee, stupid, idiot." "Well, I'll take espresso," Tim said. Then he took 1,000 crates of espresso. Each crate contains 1,000 units of coffee, so he carried those 1 quintillion pico units of coffee back to the trunk. Then he drove the 40 minutes back to the castle. When they got there, Tim decided he was going to have a nap. The Queen decided she was going to have a nap too. Yellwe already knew how to work the coffee machine, so she drank and drank. 9:30. Everyone else was sleeping. But since Yellwe had drunk 10 quadrillion picograms of caffeine, she had the intense urge to play Super Pig.
"Super Pig! Da-da-da-da-da!"
Screamed Yellwe as she bounced around the room. Screaming woke the Queen. "Yawn, what is it, Yellwe?" the Queen said tiredly. "Yellwe, it's like you've drunk coffee or something," said the Queen. Then she walked over to the crates of coffee and saw that they were empty. The Queen was appalled.
"Tim, you foolish idiot!"
Tim woke up with a start. What? Tim stuttered.
"I'm taking you to court!"
Screamed the Queen. The next day in court. "Do you, Tim Stupide, swear to tell the truth, and only the truth?" "I will." "Did you not keep the coffee locked up tight, even though you knew that Yellwe would try to get into it?" "Yes." "The jury will return their verdict in some time." "Guilty! I sentence you to 31.536 sextillion picoseconds without pay." The end. This chapter was both invented and added in October 2019.